Yo, yo, yo. What is up, guys? Sorry we're a bit late today, but we're here. Let me know as you guys are tuning in if we got some tunes today, some music. And today we're going to be teaching you guys some tricks so you can request whatever tricks you guys want. Let me know if the music is a little too loud or if everything is good. Let me know. You're refreshing your YouTube every 5 seconds? All right, guys, so now that we got some people coming in, welcome to the Champion Run Day. I think we're on day 8 now. Champion Run Day 8. We've been having a great time with these live videos, hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. Black Friday was crazy yesterday. Let me know in the chat what yo-yos you guys picked up. You can't hear the music? Really? Can you guys hear the music? I guess I'm just vibing. Oh yeah, let's turn it up a little then. What about now? Can you hear it now? Yo, you picked up the Super G on Black Friday. That's what's up, dude. All right, guys, so here's how this is gonna work. You guys are gonna request the tricks, and whatever type of trick I see the most, I'm just gonna start teaching. So let's do this. The music is kind of loud for me. I don't know if you guys can hear. Maybe I'll just turn it down, because let me know. Okay, so it looks like a lot of people want some DNA, but a lot of you probably know DNA. A lot of you are asking, yeah. Can I teach the first trick from my 2014 routine? Hey guys, don't spam the chat. If I'm seeing you spamming the chat over and over again, I'm not gonna teach the trick. So 2014 routine trick and DNA, I'm not teaching those because those are getting spammed by 2 people. So just be patient. I'll teach you guys the trick. But we'll have to wait a little bit. You just got your DNA King Galaxy. That's what's up. Okay, so looks like you guys are wanting some tips on horizontal. So I'm gonna give you guys the top horizontal tip that most people don't talk about. So a lot of horizontal has to do with the string manipulation and how you wrap the strings around your hand as you're doing the trick. So like most players, let's move this plant, hold on. Most players are doing like, they're not using the full string length, like doing their horizontal like this with the string just coming off their finger this way. What they're actually doing, and even if they're not doing this, they should be doing it because it gives you a lot more control. But essentially, what I like to do is grab the string in different ways as you're setting your horizontal trick up. Now, a lot of players will do like these big wraps like this, and it's just really inefficient. And so instead of doing a bunch of pinwheels and like wrapping the string around and wasting all that time, it's actually better if you can go straight into the trick. So like, check this out. See how I just went straight into the trick that way? So the reason, watch my right hand, watch everything that I'm doing as I throw straight into the trapeze and spin around once. So all of that right there, I'm gonna pinch where I have the string. I've wrapped all that string. It's like literally almost half the string length I've wrapped in my hand just from that little technique. So you guys can try this with just a normal throw. So basically what I'm doing, you'll notice I'm throwing straight into trapeze and then spinning around once. So trapeze, and now I change direction. And as I'm doing that, I'm grabbing the string here with my pinky and ring finger, and then wrapping once and pinching like that. So now that's how we get all of that string tied up in our hands so we can control the horizontal. Now you'll see that as you go here and the yo-yo's coming back down, you wrap the string. So first you grab middle finger, pointer finger, thumb as it's coming around, and you're already there to pinch. So it looks a little crazy, but as you do it all together, this like motion where it's coming around, it kind of like brings the string exactly around where it needs to go. Like all you're doing is this, and then it all automatically the movement of the yo-yo wraps the string, and then you pinch. So does that make sense? All right, we got Emily has tuned in on the side here, and she's gonna be helping me stay a little organized while I answer the questions. Yeah, so so let me know if that horizontal tip helped. What's the best yo-yo for vertical speed combo? G-speed all day, what I'm playing with right now.
Why don't you put it back and I'll answer the comments for you.
You can answer them from there.
You don't want me to?
No, so vertical speed combo, like front style speed combo, if you guys want to learn that, I can teach you my specific one that I did at all the contests, this whole trick. If you guys want to learn that. Show us a bind. How do you bind when doing horizontal? So that's a really good question. So anytime you're doing horizontal, the biggest thing you have to keep in mind is you're not stopping the yo-yo. The yo-yo has to be moving at all times. So whenever you are doing a trick, I suggest learning the trick vertically first. Okay. Whoever's spamming Vincent, we're gonna mute you from the channel forever if you don't stop.
Oh, Kempster already died. Where to go? Kempster's faster than me.
Yeah, thanks, Kempster. If you guys are spamming the chat that much, yeah, Vincent as well as Marb, you guys can mute them for the chat indefinitely, in perpetuity.
And Taylor said he's gonna get a yo-yo champion yo-yo. I wonder what yo-yo he's getting.
Yeah, you guys that are in the chat, and you're wanting to learn tricks, I see we got a lot of people tuning in right now. They're excited to learn the tricks for today. So I think what I'm gonna do, instead of kind of just going through and giving little tips here and there, we're gonna go through and choose a few specific tricks that you guys can learn. Now, if you guys are newer to yo-yoing and these tricks are too advanced for you, then I have an entire Learn to Yo-Yo series on my YouTube channel. So I suggest picking up the Yo-Yo Master Pack on yoyochampion.com, and then you can still hang out and follow this because it'll be fun to watch. I'm going to teach you how these advanced tricks work, but if they are too advanced for you, just know that I do have the Learn to Yo-Yo series on the channel.
Monica asking, can you teach the first trick you did in your 2014 final routine?
Ooh, okay, that would be a good one. So that's a classic. I'll teach some of it. So this is the trick she's talking about. So if you guys saw my video that I just posted recently, where I recreated my world champion routine, this is the first trick. So that's the trick is this AI? That's hilarious. Nah, bro. If only AI could do tricks like this, that'd be sick. But yeah, this is the trick from my 2014 Worlds routine where I won my first world title. So it's a pretty long trick, so maybe we'll just break down some of it. There's actually even more, like it just keeps going. This whole thing is the trick. And then it does this, but we're not gonna do all of this. This is literally it's like a 30-second trick. That's the whole thing. So we'll just do the first few parts, and we'll spend a few minutes on this, and then if you guys have any questions about it, just ask in the chat and Emily will let me know. So grab your Yo-Yo Champion yo-yos, guys, and let's get started. Okay, By the way, I'm throwing G speed right now. All right, so we're gonna start by throwing into like a 1.5. So you're about to go into a 1.5 mount, but instead you just bounce the yo-yo up into the string like this. So this is like one of my favorite little things to do because it's just so satisfying. And you can get into a lot of tricks like that. You guys see me do this all the time, right? That's the same thing. You just bounce it up into the string. Now, one major tip for that, before you go around, like as the yo-yo's swinging around, I like to grab the string with my pinky and ring finger. And this will allow you to get the yo-yo string here out of the way. So like, if you see this, as you're going to bounce in, if your fingers are in the way, it's just gonna like hit both strings and get messy there. So I like to grab this string right here as it's coming around and then bounce up. And once you've hit the string, then let go of that grab. And now you're in this position. So altogether, that looks like this, right? Now, let me know, how are you guys doing with that so far?
Aspen Curtis asked an interesting question. She said, are there any days where your yo-yoing just feels bad and your tricks just don't land?
Yeah, totally, but you gotta battle through it. Just keep throwing, don't put your yo-yo down. If your tricks are not working right, not feeling great, just keep yo-yoing and it'll come back.
Nicholas ordered his G-Force.
Nicholas, that's what's up. Enjoy, you're gonna love the G-Force, bro.
And you got people also asking new questions. I don't know if
So,
people are commenting on
yeah,
this.
so, okay, so we're gonna continue teaching this trick. So do you guys have this whole section down right here so far? From next, we're gonna go up. So we're gonna pop the yo-yo up. Now, you guys will notice in a lot of my tricks, it's all about finger positioning and string placement. So you see these tricks happen. Like as you guys watch this whole trick, you're not really seeing all the little ways that I'm manipulating the string on the fingers. So as I did at the beginning, when I grabbed the string here to give me more space to hit this and then let go. So now I'm entering the thumb into the string here, and you're gonna pop the yo-yo off the string to the front, and then you're gonna bring this bottom up and over the yo-yo and back here. So it looks like this. And at the same time as you're doing that, I'm bringing my hand into the string here. So it's like, it's not just keeping my hands out of the way, or my fingers out of the way. I'm popping up, bringing these three fingers on the throw hand around this part of the string and hitting here. So all together, that looks like this. Right? Now from here, from here, we're gonna go over and land. Now we're gonna swing the yo-yo over the throw hand and land here. And then you go back around, land on this middle string, but you keep the string on your finger here as well as the middle, and then you roll to the middle. And then from here, you're gonna pinch the loop and let go of this slack. So create the slack and whip it all the way around your hand. And then you're gonna swing it over like this. Now this is a very like advanced, complicated trick, so it's probably a bit tough for you guys to follow this. Is that the G speed? Yes, this is the G speed. Why does the Super G vibe so much? So the Super Gs don't vibe. A lot of people, when they're first getting like their metal yo-yos, like their unresponsive yo-yos, they're still practicing their throw. And so they throw the yo-yo like this, and then they look at the yo-yo and they think, oh, it's vibing. But actually that's just because of the throw. So anytime you think your yo-yo's vibing, just put your finger here and smooth it out, and you'll notice that every yo-yo champion yo-yo is perfectly smooth like that.
So we've got some people asking about the DNA. So
Yeah.
whenever you...
Should we teach the DNA real quick?
Yeah, because we have people that are actually trying it, and they're saying things like, why can't I get it, like, to go horizontal, like the angle right.
All right,
like,
so...
there's a lot of, like, the little mistakes that we
Yeah. So I'll give some tips on the DNA. Got my gold DNA king here with my DNA string. The free DNA string pack comes with the DNA King right now during the holiday sale. So as you're getting ready to do DNA, the first thing is you want to make sure you have the throw right. So you want to turn it at about a 45-degree angle. And a lot of people, they suggest crossing your arm around your body like this, but I don't recommend that because then it kind of ends up creating like more of a toss, and then there's like no power in the spin. So instead of like crossing the arm over the body and like tossing the yo-yo out, there's just not enough spin, and it's gonna like lose the spin on your finger. So what I suggest instead is throwing the yo-yo down so turn your hand like this, but don't just turn your hand, turn your whole body. So as you're going to throw, it's like down at this angle. So you're throwing the same way. You can get a lot of power like this. See what I'm doing with my body? And that way the arm stays on the same side and you throw down at an angle like this. And that gives you a really powerful spin here. So then when you want it to spin on your finger, it has way more spin there. So does that make sense?
And people asking, where did you get your yo-yo from?
Yeah, if you guys want to start yo-yoing, you're new to the channel here, you want to get into yo-yoing, yoyochampion.com is my brand. My brand is Yo-Yo Champion, and I have yo-yos that are like for beginners, but what I'm doing right now is like some really advanced modern tricks. So you guys have probably seen like DNA, that's what we're teaching right now. But in order to get to this point, you have to start with a more beginner type of yo-yo. So if you're new to yo-yoing, check out the Yo-Yo Master Pack on yoyochampion.com, and then check out my Learn to Yo-Yo series.
And I think Taylor asks, is the throw for the DNA the same as the horizontal throw?
So the throw for the DNA is similar to a horizontal throw if you're doing certain horizontal tricks. So like some horizontal tricks you do throw it out this way. Like for the horizontal seasick, for example, you throw it out this way, and you'll see that I actually turn the whole body the same way. Most horizontal tricks throw out this way, but I suggest for DNA throwing down this way. So again, we're gonna go here, throw it down at an angle, and then bring the hand under, the finger under, and let the yo-yo just fall onto your finger. Now, once you're in a finger spin, there's two different ways to get the DNA to start. Basically, you can either whip the string into the gap to create your bind, or you can put your thumb under the string and bring it around the other side, wrap it around halfway, and then pull up. And that will cause the yo-yo to snag and the DNA to form. So if you guys are having trouble getting the DNA to form, let me know and I can try to help.
And then we've got, what is better, the G-force or the G-speed? I was about to respond, but you're better at it, so.
Oh yeah, G-force or G-speed. And Em, if people are asking where to get a yo-yo, you can just type in the chat there.
I did. I already
too.
did, yeah.
Cool, so I don't have to keep saying that and annoying the people that are here watching.
Yeah, no, I just thought you could tell them who you are, so.
All right, so does the DNA string limit any string tricks? No, so the DNA string, I have like a DNA string on this DNA King right now, and it doesn't stop you from doing any normal tricks. It just has this DNA feature. Actually, it's gonna keep your string tension perfect during normal tricks as well. So DNA string is actually just kind of a game changer for everything. It's really fun. And the new DNA string has this double swivel, super, super durable. All right, what are the tips for the second part of DNA? Yeah, so if we're learning DNA here, for those of you that are just joining, we're throwing down, and actually here, well, let me show you one more thing too. So you can do the first throw, you might see me, like when I do it in my videos, throw like this and then pop the yo-yo up. So that's kind of the more advanced way. When you're first learning, you can just throw down at an angle and wait for the yo-yo to fall over onto your finger. If you have the DNA King, you can basically just throw down at an angle and put it on your finger right away, and it's gonna automatically rotate onto your finger and lock in because of the caps that are, the cap design in there has the self-centering technology. So that's how you get it on your finger to start. Now, if you want to pop it onto your finger, then you have to get a fully horizontal throw. So basically you throw, like, instead of just a little bit like this at a 45, you're gonna throw a fully horizontal, and then you're gonna do a UFO. So basically you throw and you put your finger out right away, and then you pop the yo-yo up onto your finger once it's fully horizontal. So then, from here, again, this is the more basic way for the advanced DNA. You put your thumb under, keep the thumb there, and then wrap the string around halfway and pull up. And that will create the DNA. If you want to do the way where it whips in, you have to whip the string like this and watch where the string hits. See how I'm putting basically the swivel of the DNA string, I'm putting it right here into the gap. So watch how close my hand goes. It's right there. You guys can practice this by pinching the yo-yo between your fingers like this when it's not spinning, and just practice whipping it in like that and pulling up. There, boom. You can just practice this like 100 times, and then you can get it while it's spinning. So we'll show that one more time, and then we'll jump to another trick. All right. That wasn't the best one. It caught a little early there, so there we go.
Eric Coops getting the Super G.
Oh, Eric, you're gonna love the Super G, bro. Thank you for supporting Yo-Yo Champion.
And Yassine is right. There's people asking. She said, or they said,
He
said the best yo-yo to use for the DNA is the DNA King.
Oh yeah,
However,
all
if you're
day.
on a budget, the DNA yo-yo is a good option. The Air was perfect for beginners.
Yeah. So
He knows exactly
if
what
you
to
guys want to get into DNA tricks, the Ultimate DNA Pack is awesome. It has a beginner responsive DNA yo-yo and the official DNA yo-yo. And then if you already can do DNA and you're looking to level up your tricks, then DNA King all day. Okay, so we just taught DNA. Let's see, what other requests do you guys
We've
have?
got chopsticks. People ask if you're finishing the 2014 trick.
Oh, if some of you guys were learning that, I can show you again really quick. It's just a very complicated, it's like a pretty hard trick, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to follow it.
Also, asking to time your DNA, we could use this big boy.
Oh, should we time the DNA really quick and then we can move on to another trick? Yeah, let's see how long of a DNA I can get. Get your timers out, guys.
I don't have a timer, so I'll just time.
Whoops. Oh, hold on.
We've got 110 people watching, no pressure.
I know. Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Also, people are asking if you need DNA string to do some of these more advanced tricks.
Oh, how long was that? How long was that? How long was it?
Anyone count? 13 seconds.
Okay, you already have a Miracle, a Shutter Mini, DNA King, Godspeed, Arrow, 9 Dragons. What should you buy next? It sounds like you are ready for a Super G and G-Force and G-Speed. So maybe to play like a G-Pack or any of those 3 yo-yos.
Yeah, because that sale's ending soon, so...
How to adjust the string length on the DNA string. So you can't adjust the string length, but that's why we have 2 different lengths of DNA string. So this is the long one. I'll show you the short one right here. You can see the yo-yos are at the same distance, but the long is way longer. So after doing a lot of research, I found what would be the best length for like the most amount of players. So if you are under 5'7", then I would suggest the short. If you're anywhere between 5'7" and 5'6" and 5'9" or 10, then you could go with either one. And then if you're over 5'9" or 10, then you should get the long. And then the short is I think it's 33 inches. So like if you even for me at 6'2", I can still do DNAs with a short. So it still works well. All right, guys, so let's move on to another trick. I want to
Speed
see.
combo.
Okay, it sounds like you guys want to learn a speed combo. So we're using the Glacier Ice colorway of the G-Force. Ooh, look at how minty that looks. We're using the Glacier Ice
By the
color.
way-
Or should we use the G-Speed? We
Well,
should
no,
use
no, use the-
G-Speed for...
But also use the G-Force. So a lot of people are asking Shutterly and G-Force. I'm saying G-Force because
Yeah,
nothing else like
G-Force.
it. But they're asking is the Shutterly a good yo-yo? So
Shutter Elite's great, but G-Force is just the newest yo-yo of the, well, newest like premium model, high-end bimetal hybrid style yo-yo out of the Yo-Yo Champion lineup. So, all right. So we've done DNA. We gave some horizontal tips. Let's see. We're getting a lot of people are asking more about horizontal. So I'll just teach like a basic. It's tough because I want to teach stuff that is something that everyone can learn. It sounds like a lot of people want to learn my Godspeed combo. So why don't we just do that real quick? I think that'll be a good one. It's my speed trick. So basically it looks like, let me do it really quick for you guys. But we won't do the whole thing. But that's the trick. That is the trick.
So people asking, can you give any tips for the second part of Blackhawks?
I can in a second. Yeah, I can. So yeah, the speed combo is a long trick. My Godspeed combo is really long. But do you guys want to learn the actual trick? Because it's just really long. Maybe I can teach the first few parts. I'll teach the first few parts. So basically, you're gonna go over your hands like this and go into the string. Now the thing is, when you guys are watching this trick happen, it looks crazy. Like it looks like there's so much going on, but you can actually break it down into very easy, small steps. So swing it over both hands like this, and then you're gonna bring the yo-yo into the top string. Now from here, it should look like this, and you're just gonna roll the yo-yo over onto both strings twice, and then move your hand down and unroll what you just did. And so that creates like a little wrap around your thumb here, but that's the first part. So if you do those steps together, so here, onto that top string, then we roll over once, twice, move the hand around like this and bring the yo-yo onto the bottom string. And as you're doing that, you're turning your hand like this. So it goes here, here. Now we go around and watch my right hand. My pointer finger's pointed toward me, and now it's pointed toward you. So it goes here, here. Now point the pointer finger toward yourself as you're bringing this hand down, and then point it forward as you come around. Then just undo the rolls like this. So all that right there, fast, looks like this. I know, it happens quickly, right? But because those steps are so small, boom, 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 it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 different movements that you just put together really quickly. So all together, right? So it's gonna go around here onto this top string, roll once, twice, bring the hand around and get the yo-yo onto this string here. Now you point the hand toward yourself and now point forward and unroll. Now from there, you have this little wrap around your thumb, and that's going to allow you to swing up and then pluck the string with your other thumb. So you're gonna pluck the string that's coming around your hand like this. So it goes pluck, and you're in a double or nothing on your thumb right there. So that's gonna be like the intro to the speed trick, right? All that together looks like this. And the key to the speed combos, I'm gonna do a whole YouTube video soon on how, like, these tips, but basically, as you do all those steps together, don't try to do it fast at first. just learn it slowly. Even slower than that, right? Learn it this way. And then as you do each step, you'll start to get more comfortable, and then it might start looking more like this. And then you do it another 1,000 times, and before you know it, it looks like that. So I hope that helps.
So we've got people saying they're trying to screen record, but it will be posted after.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch this live, it's going to be posted after. So if we fall behind on something, or you want to just go back and watch, then you can come watch the video after.
And we've got to take more requests for actual trick tutorials, because a lot of people are putting them in, like, can you make the full tutorials?
Yeah.
In the future. Everyone's asking when the jingle balls ship out, which I already answered, but they're asking what comes with it.
With the jingle balls are almost sold out, guys. So if you saw the jingle balls video, they're almost sold out. We only have a few left, and they're gonna be gone like by the end of the weekend for sure.
Good question.
So, yeah.
What felt better, 2014 or 2019?
Ooh, that is a good question. Which world champion title felt better, 2014 or 2019? They both were, that's a really tough one. I want to say 2019 or 2014 actually. I want to say 2014 because it was the first time. Like before becoming world champion, there was always a chance that I would go my whole life after dedicating everything to it and not ever becoming world champion. Like if that makes sense. There's a chance that it would have never happened, right? But then after 2014, I knew that no matter what, I was always a world champion, but I really wanted to win again, especially after like the following year in 2015, I ended up totally messing up the routine and switching yo-yos. I ended up getting like 6th place that year, I think. And it just like broke me that I messed up the routine like that when I was trying to defend the title. So I wanted so badly to win again. And then 2017 and 18, or 2016, 17, and 18, I tried but couldn't pull it together. And then, so it was different to win in 2019, but it still felt amazing. So that's a hard question to answer, but.
Magus Gaming asks, can you explain why people don't always use the DNA string when doing tricks if there are no downsides?
So I mean, you could use the DNA string all the time while doing tricks. When it comes down to it, the DNA string is specifically built for DNA tricks, but it's great with all other tricks too. The thing is, because you can't adjust the length, then it does make it like, if you're trying to compete in contests and stuff, it forces you to use the specific lengths, like either one of the two, which if they fit you fine, then maybe you might want to use it all the time. You know, it'll keep your string tension perfect, but then at the same time, DNA strings are a lot more expensive than regular string. So, you know, they're gonna wear out just like any other string would. You can't use your DNA string forever or it's gonna break, you know? And so you still have to change it out. So because it's a lot more expensive, I think people usually just opt for regular string, but you can definitely use it for everything.
Would you use the Super G? You're getting a lot of requests.
Will I use the Super G? Yeah.
And then asking more tips, like
I'm gonna use the Speed Club Super G that just came out, guys. Look how sick that looks. Yeah, so let's do some more tricks. So let's see, what would be a good trick? I think
a lot of people want to see a horizontal, but I don't know if there's room in here.
We're gonna do this one. This is a fun trick that a lot of people can learn. It's like an intermediate level trick. And this trick I actually did in my first ever World Yo-Yo contest when I got 3rd place. So this trick is just a short one. So basically what we're gonna do is start in a trapeze. So you throw into a trapeze, and now you're going to curl your finger here, right? And swing off the trapeze. And as you do that, you're gonna take a step across your body. I like teaching this trick because it shows the part of yo-yoing that I really like a lot, which is like the body movement and how you can move on stage and everything when you're performing, even if it's not a contest. But anytime people ask to see a yo-yo trick, to do things where you're moving your body more, even if you're just showing someone on the street or like making a video, it always looks cooler when you have like body movement, right? When you're moving around like this versus just like doing something in front of you. So this one, we're gonna go trapeze, curl the finger, and then we're gonna swing off. Keep that finger curled there. Man, we got a lot of people coming into the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in, yo. Emily, make sure to let them know where they can get a yo-yo in the chat on yoyochampion.com.
I know a lot of people are telling us what yo-yos they're getting, which is
sick.
epic.
Yeah, say it out loud what they're getting. I can't see. I want to teach the trick now and then.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt your trick because.
Okay, let's teach this real quick and then I want to hear what yo-yos you guys are using. So, trapeze, curl, swing off, and now we're gonna take a step with our. It depends if you're right or left-handed. For me, this is the throw hand the string's attached to. So this is the opposite hand and the opposite foot.
What's the name of the trick you're teaching?
Right, there is no name for this trick. This is just one of the tricks that I did in my first world contest. So it looks like this. Pretty sick, right? I think I did this one in my first, I'm pretty sure I did. So basically, you curl the finger off. Now with the opposite foot, you step across and turn your body, and then you land a trapeze. So see how I brought the yo-yo string over my head like this, and it's around the back of my neck? Then we land a trapeze here and double on. Now from there, you swing off twice, over the middle finger here, and then let the string fall behind your body, and now it's going over your arm, and now we swing it over and catch the yo-yo in here. Catch it in here, just like that. And now it's in a trapeze over your arm.
Connor Hunt said he's been following Gentry since 2011.
Yo, Connor, thanks for supporting me all along my journey, bro. I appreciate you. All right, how do you guys like that trick? Did you learn it? Do you guys need any help with that one?
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What would be, we've got a lot of people asking about like what are some intermediate tricks and stuff, but just in general, what tricks would you say the Super G like makes learning easier?
The Super G, yeah, good question. The Super G makes learning every trick easier. It has such a wide catch zone, and it also spins for so long for a monometal aluminum yo-yo. And so really, it's gonna make any trick easier. It's just, I worked really hard on this yo-yo, and it was built off of the original Super G, which was my first signature yo-yo in 2011. So it was in development basically for a really long time. Okay, so let's try this again. I'm seeing some people are saying it's simple but not easy, and that is correct. So I also see somebody's asking, what is the Super G's spin time? Maybe we should test it on the live.
Brandon Thomas Pickett, we love you, Gentry.
Oh, Brandon, thank you, bro. Brandon Pickett, thank you, appreciate you. All right, we should test the Super G spin time too. That would be a good thing to do on the live.
You should point it out. You ready?
Seriously,
We're gonna test
I know
the timer.
it takes a long time. Maybe we'll do that at the end. We'll test the Super G's spin time. It'll be over 10 minutes, that's for sure. Okay, so let's go back to the trick. So again, for you guys that are just tuning in, this is one of the tricks for my first ever world championship. Starts with a trapeze. Now we're gonna curl the finger, swing the yo-yo off. Now keep that string in that curled finger. Now with your opposite foot, you're gonna step across your body and turn around. Bring the hand your string's attached to behind your head, so the string's around the back of the neck there. Now keep that finger curled the whole time and land on a trapeze right here. Now double, go off twice, and get your thumb there so the string doesn't just fall right away. You want to guide the string. Actually, you're going to go around the outside, drop the string, turn your body this way, and right here, this string is what you're going to catch the yo-yo on as it comes around. Oh, we missed it. We're going to try it all together. Oh. Okay, we can go through that one more time because, let's see, we'll try it one more time. What I noticed actually is instead of stepping across, you can actually let's see, you can either go, yeah, we're gonna try it one more time. I wanna show you guys one more time all the way through. So, yeah, for those of you that are just tuning in, this is one of the tricks from my first World Championship routine. So we're gonna start by throwing a trapeze, curl the finger here and swing off. Then we're gonna step across our body with our foot, bring this hand the string's attached to behind your head, rest the string on the back of your neck and land a trapeze right here. Now one more double on trapeze, swing off and off again. As you swing off this time, curl your finger here and turn your arm like this. So kind of like you're holding a tray at a restaurant right here. And now you drop the string, the yo-yo swings forward, and now you land around a trapeze on your arm. Ooh. All right. What do you guys think? Is that a good one?
It's like a nunchuck and a yo-yo mix.
Yeah, it's like nunchucks. You want it to really look like nunchucks though? Ooh. Ooh, let me try this. All right, did you guys all learn that trick?
So, it's kind of funny. I'm getting people asking my favorite yo-yos, but
Well, you want to come say?
well, you just point at me. I'm responding fast. This
Well,
chat
here,
is on fire.
come and show them your favorite yo-yo,
No,
Emily.
we don't have it.
She's hiding. Yeah, we do right here.
Oh, it's right now. They're
Right
asking
here.
my. Yeah, but no, sorry. Actually, it's my favorite color G-force.
They can't
is the
see you.
latest question.
Oh, your favorite color
Well, I'm getting a
G-force.
lot of questions about the yo-yos, but my hands are all. This is my favorite color G-force right here. It just released the Speed Club.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen the engravings on this, but it is epic. It's epic. So that's my favorite. But you guys, Gentry strings are like so long for me.
Here,
that
why
I
don't
can't
you
really throw
why
it
don't you
together
set up?
completely.
Why don't you set up? Emily's been playing with the G speed a lot.
Yeah.
So let's set up a string on Emily's finger.
Honestly, I just have to say, his new one's the Speed Club. It's pretty cool. He loves
Okay.
fast cars and fast toys.
Okay, here we go, Em.
Let's see what
Here we go. We're setting Emily up on her
people are commenting on her hat.
G speed.
If you guys didn't already know, Gentry loves hats. And I steal his all the time. What are we doing right now?
You're doing some tricks while I check
I don't
out the
know if
chat. Are you late? No, you're not late. We're just hanging out.
Oh.
You're just in
Sorry,
time.
time I mean. So I get nervous on camera. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's a thing when you yo-yo that you're fine
It's
by
harder. It's
yourself,
more
but then when
difficult
people
on
are
camera.
watching, it's like the pressure's on. Honestly, I like just binding because I feel like,
Let's hit it. Come on, come on. Get your bind.
I was gonna do,
Oh, she's throwing a little extra in there.
yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Good job. Good job.
I'm better in the chat moderation.
Oh, Nick wants to see the Speed Club G-Force. Some tricks with the Speed Club G-Force.
show
So,
him.
all right. We got the Speed Club G-Force here. I'll
And
show you guys.
Panda said, hello, I'm new. Welcome, everyone who's just tuning in.
I'll show you guys some horizontals with the Speed Club G-Force. This string feels a little long for me. Let's swap to this yo-yo with my string length. Oh, there we go. That's better. You guys want to learn this trick? This horizontal trick? I'll teach it to you. Maybe not the whole thing, but I'll teach it to you vertically so you guys can learn it vertically, and then if you're really up for a challenge, then you can try it horizontally. So the whole trick looks like this. Whew. So we'll just go through the first part. We'll just go this. That's a good one for you guys to learn right now. And then you can learn it horizontally if you're up for a challenge. So it starts with a 1.5 mount. So swing the yo-yo all the way around, go to here. And now you're gonna bring your hand, all your fingers into the string and put your thumb on top of the string here because we're gonna get ready to do a chopstick. Now from here, as the yo-yo lands in here, you're gonna curl the finger and swing the yo-yo inside your arm. So you bring your elbow out, swing in, and then keep it swinging this way. So it's basically like the yo-yo keeps moving in the same direction. And so you're swinging in and then turning the hand and swinging out. So you could do this over and over again like that. It's like a little windmill. Whoa, that's pretty sick. Maybe I'll have to just do a tutorial on that sometime. Like, that's actually kind of cool. I've never tried moving the other string around. Now I'm getting distracted because this is a cool idea. I don't know, I'll have to mess with that.
Someone asked how long it will take to be like you. You've been yo-yoing for a long time.
Yes, I have been yo-yoing for a long time. But you guys, it's crazy because people are getting better at yo-yoing faster than ever now. The yo-yos have gotten better. It's easier to land tricks. And so you can learn tricks pretty quickly. So don't be worried about it. It's not easy, but with a little practice, you can learn a lot of tricks that you thought you'd never be able to do. Yeah, we were teaching the DNA earlier, but we're getting a lot more people asking about how to do the DNA. So
Yeah.
we can do another quick tutorial on that.
They can rewatch too once
Yeah, so let's do another quick DNA tutorial just for you guys that are tuning in.
Also, a lot of people wanted to see you teach me a trick, so I think one day we'll have to go live and they can pick the trick and I will learn it.
Yeah, we'll do a live specifically where Emily is learning tricks. So we'll teach the DNA real quick. Epic failure. All you need is a good yo-yo. Yeah, go check out the yo-yos on yoyochampion.com. The yo-yo master pack is great for everyone wanting to learn. So DNA, what we're gonna do, first you wanna make sure you have a finger spin DNA yo-yo. This is the DNA King, Yo-Yo Champion DNA King. Now what we're gonna do is throw the yo-yo down at an angle like this, 45 degrees, throw it hard, and then you're gonna let the yo-yo spin onto your finger. So you wanna kinda let it turn like this, and as it's falling over, put your finger there, right? So then, that is going to allow the yo-yo to spin on your finger, like this. And now once you're in a finger spin, there's two ways to do it. You can either whip the string into the gap of the yo-yo, like this, and pull up, causing the DNA, or you can put your thumb under the string, bring it around like this, and now wrap it around halfway and pull up. So that's the other way you can do it. Appreciate you, Brayden.
So, what email, tell people to contact us through the website.
Yeah, if you guys have specific questions about any of the yo-yos, and you have like some really detailed questions, or you need any help with anything,
Or they want
you
to
can,
send us something.
yeah, or you want to send us something, you can send us an email through the contact page on yoyochampion.com. So just go to yoyochampion.com, go to the contact page, and then you guys will see where to submit a form there.
And then, is the arrow good? Well, I think the master pack is the best for beginners.
Yeah, so if you're wanting to learn DNA tricks like from the beginning, I would suggest the Ultimate DNA Pack. That's gonna have everything you need to go from responsive to unresponsive DNAs.
Can I get your stuff in England?
Yeah, I ship to England. Oh yeah, England is actually the second biggest country that I ship to. So most of my shipments, a majority are the US, and then the UK is the second biggest place I ship to.
And then Brandon Thomas Pickett said he's been trying to learn the boingy boing, but he can't get anywhere.
Ooh, okay, boingy boing. This is it, guys. I have all the tips on boingy boing. So this is what boingy boing looks like. And it's a really hard one for a lot of players to get right, and it takes a long time to learn. And the main reason for that is because the yo-yo tricks you, right? It tricks you into thinking that you're supposed to move the yo-yo back and forth. But I'm telling you, if you move the yo-yo back and forth, it's never gonna look any better than this, right? And boingy boing, you want it to really bounce back and forth like this. Whoops. You really want it to bounce back and forth like this. So what I want you to do is imagine there is a pen in your hand, right? This is gonna sound crazy, but I want you to imagine, so take the yo-yo string off your finger and imagine there's a pen in your hand. Now, I want you to tap the pen on the table like this over and over again, right? Tap the pen on the table, tap the pen on the table. It helps if you actually have a real pen. Now, I don't have a real pen on me right now, but I have this little Speed Club keychain. So we're gonna pretend this is a pen. So pretend this is a pen. We're gonna tap the pen on the table like this, right? Tap, tap, tap. Now, if you think about it, when you tap a pen on the table, the only reason you bring it back up is so you can go ahead and bring it back down again. So the purpose of tapping, the two mechanical parts of tapping are lifting up and going down. Lifting up and going down. And you move your wrist like this. See how the arm stays in the same place as you're tapping up and down, right? That tapping motion is exactly what boingy boing is. Now, let me explain that. So, to get into boingy boing, you're gonna go a split bottom mount. And now where a lot of people mess this up, they try to bring the yo-yo back and forth because they're doing what they think they're seeing, right? They think they see the yo-yo moving back and forth, so they do what they think they should do and they move their hand back and forth. But it doesn't work like that. What you actually have to do is tap the pen, right? And notice when I'm doing boingy boing, I'm just tapping the pen. Look at that. It's the key. Look at that. So basically, let me help you understand one more mechanical part of the trick. So if you look at the split bottom mount, you've basically formed a triangle. Now this is the center point of the boingy boing. And right, I can start tapping the pen from the center point, right? And it starts doing the trick. But only if I let the yo-yo fall back. So watch this. If I'm in the center point and I tap the pen down and let the yo-yo fall back, because as we go down, we're creating slack in the string. So if the yo-yo's connected to that back string, as we go down, it falls back. Now, as we come up, the yo-yo launches off of that L shape. See that? And it goes into the next string. But once we go up, see how it launches to the next string? We have to go back down again. So that way it can create the L shape into the next string. So here, 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 here. So if you go all together and you know how the trick works like that, you have to do what you know is right, how you know how the trick goes. So you start with the L, you tap up, you pull up, and then you start tapping the pen right away. And you might not get it at first. It might look like this or something at first, and it might not feel like you're getting closer, but then all of a sudden, if you're doing the technique right, it will work. It's gonna start looking like this. So I hope that helps with boingy boing.
So we got someone who's debating between the G-Force and the 99 Dragons, and that is such
so that is a very different two yo-yos.
Also, people want to see the 9 Dragons up close.
Yeah, if you guys want to learn a 99 Dragons trick too, we just created this new 99 Dragons trick. Wait, man, that one needs the bearing cleaned. Let's go with my exclusive color of the 9 Dragons, because this one has a fresh bearing, I think. Okay, so this is the trick we taught in the Nine Dragons live. Wait, what's, oh yeah, here. Yeah, I don't know. That's the one we taught. But basically, a lot of people have been wondering about the difference between the Nine Dragons and the 99 Dragons. And the 99 Dragons is a bimetal version of the Nine Dragons. So if you want to start doing free spinning outer shell tricks, then the Nine Dragons is the best yo-yo. But then if you want the most premium, long spinning, most stable free spinning outer shell yo-yo and you have a little bit more budget, then the 99 Dragons, I mean, is the one for you. So that's the two differences. But we had somebody asking about the 9 Dragons, or I'm sorry, we had someone asking about
Keith,
the 99 Dragons. What?
Keith, you forgot to talk about the noise difference. So like.
Yeah, the 99 Dragons is also more quiet. So, someone was asking about G-Force versus 99 Dragons, and these are two completely different yo-yos, right? So if you want to do free spinning outer shell tricks, then 99 Dragons all day, because you can't do that on this yo-yo, right? But this is more of a standard yo-yo in terms of the tricks you can do, right? It's not going to have the free spinning outer shells, but it's going to perform at the highest level for all types of tricks. So G-Force, that's the main, like they're just two completely different yo-yos.
Some water, and then let's get you. So we have a good question. Theo the Aviator asked, "What's the gateway to doing unresponsive tricks?" I thought that's a really interesting question.
Yeah, the gateway to unresponsive tricks. So that's why I created the Yo-Yo Master Pack. So the Yo-Yo Master Pack is literally the pathway from just starting to learn how to yo-yo to unresponsive tricks. So you first start with a yo-yo that you can just learn the basics with. So wind up, how to throw it, how to do a few basic tricks. And it's very important that you have the right yo-yo for that to help you learn along the way. So then you want your first ball bearing yo-yo to help you get into some of the string tricks like this when the yo-yo is still responsive. It's very important. The yo-yo should still be responsive while you learn these tricks to give you the right amount of control. And then you can learn the bind on the unresponsive yo-yo. So that's why I created the master pack to have everything you need to do that. So that's the best path from beginner to unresponsive tricks.
You have the jingle balls around here. People asking to see a lot of people.
Yeah. So guys, we are almost sold out of the jingle balls. We're almost sold out. So if you guys want jingle balls, they're going to be gone and then they're never going to be restocked. So now's the time. I'll do a couple tricks on these.
While you're doing that, someone's 9 Dragons not spinning very long. I asked if they had taken it apart, perhaps.
If your 9 Dragons is not spinning long, I mean, you got to probably throw the yo-yo harder. And watch my tutorial. So I have a few YouTube videos all about the 9 Dragons. How to use it, how to take it apart, how to disassemble and reassemble it, how to do tricks with it. So make sure to watch those YouTube videos that I have on my channel if you're getting a 9 Dragons.
I feel like the G-Force is too good for me. Jared Powell said.
No,
he's the one that was asking about both of the yo-yos.
Yeah, so the G-Force is not, so okay, if you're deciding between the 99 Dragons and the G-Force, and you're worried that the G-Force is too good, I would suggest the G-Force, because that probably means that you don't have a lot of other yo-yos. And yeah, if you're looking for like the best performing yo-yo, great stability, great feel, can handle any trick, then G-Force is it. I would get the 99 Dragons only if you have a few other yo-yos and you're wanting shell tricks.
The Jingle Ball says people are saying they're sold out on your website.
Oh, we'll have to, here, I think we have a few more. Let's see, let's add them to it. So,
and then while he's doing that, we also have GC versus Super G, which is a very common question. I think we need to do a blog about that. A lot of people are wanting to compare the yo-yos, and if you guys are looking online, there is descriptions, but I think we'll have to put out more information, like comparing the yo-yos.
Oh, whoops. So guys, I had the jingle balls set to, we have 12 left. 12 left ever. All right, so I just updated that. So if you're looking for jingle balls, there's literally 12 left. After those are sold out, I will be selling the regular balls yo-yo. So, but the Jingle Balls edition will never be sold again. So,
sorry, I was looking, it went away. Oh yeah, the DNA feels impossible for balance. Is it really dependent on yo-yo shape? None of them stay stable. My stable stay on my finger.
Good question. Okay, so the question was, like basically, why is the DNA not staying stable on the finger? So this is probably what's happening. It looks something like this, and it spins for a little and then stops. So the reason that's happening is because the yo-yo is not spinning fast enough. So you have to get a hard, powerful throw, and the faster your yo-yo's spinning, the more stable the yo-yo will spin on your finger. So you can see it's very stable, right, until it comes off of that finger spin lip area, or if the yo-yo's not spinning fast enough. So check this out. We throw it hard, and now we go here, and it's gonna stay there spinning. This will spin here for like 30 seconds at least. They won't respond. Steven, what's up? What's your question, Steven? Sterna, I was wanting to add to your horizontal combo. Do I have lessons, or maybe I could teach you a trick on here? So, I can't teach like a super in-depth horizontal trick on here, but maybe at some point, like at the DXL meetup or something, I can teach you that.
And what is your yo-yo champion string? People are comparing them, so I figured we could talk about what
String?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And the DNA string. No, I mean like what is polyester? Like what's the DNA string too? You talked about.
Yeah, it's.
Is the one yo-yo good? If you're a beginner, because they're a beginner.
Yeah, if you're a beginner looking to get into yo-yoing, then the Yo-Yo Master Pack all day is what you want.
And we've already been going live for quite some time. So
yeah.
If there's any other questions.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap this up here in just a minute. So if you have any last questions about tricks or about any Yo-Yo Champion yo-yos, let me know here. We got 2 more minutes on the live.
Can you show the Shutter Mini next to the G-Force?
Can I show the Shutter Mini next to the G-Force? Yes. So this is the Shutter Mini and this is the G-Force. Should I bring the competition pack back, guys? Do you want to see the competition pack be brought back? It has a Shutter Mini and a G-Force combined for $150. So you get basically like $30 off if you get these. Should I bring the competition pack back? How long does the Jingle Balls spin? It'll spin for a long time. What should you get? G-Speed, Shutter, or Shutter Wide Angle? That's tough. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those, but G-Speed's the newest one that's out. I say go for that. It's really unique. How do you do the hop on the finger spin? So I'm assuming you're talking about how to like pop the yo-yo up onto the string or onto your finger. So basically what you do, you have to first start with a hard horizontal, like 45-degree or horizontal angle throw, and then your hand should be under the string. And once the yo-yo turns fully horizontal and starts to UFO, you pop the yo-yo up and catch it on the finger. So all together, it looks like this. Woo! Almost decked myself there. Like that. And did Steven have a question there?
Yeah,
No?
he's saying that he's asking if the response pads you sell are different than the ones from the yo-yos.
Steven, so to be honest with you, the response pads are not that important. I know you had a question about them like not filling the whole gap width or something, but like it doesn't make a difference. So the response pads that I have on my website, they're all gonna work great for you, regardless of which color you get.
And if you bought ones from other brands or websites, it's not the same thing, so.
Yeah. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up the live there. So this was day 8 of the champion run. Should I get the elite shutter or normal? I don't know what that means. Yeah, sorry, we got more questions coming in, but we're gonna wrap up the live here, guys.
There's a
So
lot of, wait, really quick.
Yeah.
People can look at your channel for the bearing kit. Like you have some
yeah,
tips
if
on
you
it.
guys want to learn more tricks, then you can go to my Learn to Yo-Yo series on my channel here, and that has like from beginner to intermediate. And then I also have some advanced tricks on my channel too. And then if you guys want to pick up a yo-yo, yoyochampion.com right now. The holiday sale is still live. So that's all the time we have for today on the live, guys.
Tomorrow, we got something
Yes,
big going tomorrow.
Yes, we are doing a live video tomorrow. We're making gingerbread houses, right?
Yeah.
I just need to go take a nap. So I'm gonna go take a nap so I can prepare for our gingerbread house live tomorrow. So you guys tune in at 12 p.m.